is from interview.com. Interview.com is a job portal. If you're looking for a job, you can post your resume with us. In this video, I'm going to share 17 developer best practices. Always use source control system even if the project has only one developer. By doing that, you don't lose some or whole code immediately. Can share same source file by multiple person and can take the whole advantage of coding histories. You can use clear case or tortoise SVN where you don't lose your code and you can share your code using this source control system. Keep your code simple and with less complexity. More code does not mean it's a better code. Recommendation is 10 lines of code per method and 30 methods per class. Always please apply single responsibility principle. That means a single method should do only one task. A single class should do only one responsibility. For example, a class should handle only savings. Another class should handle about credit. You should not club these two responsibilities in a single class. Okay. Don't use magic numbers and strings directly in the code. Please don't hard code the values. Use always constants or read from property file. This method provides more modularity and understandability. So what will happen is, if you want to change in future, you don't have to look for the places to change that particular string or numbers. You can change the particular string or constants, okay, the string that you want to change. So if you hard code it, you have to change in all over the places. Please avoid that. Don't use comment lines to delete code. Just delete the code, because version control will help you to know the deleted code. Delete unused methods and classes. Version control system will help you if you want the deleted code required. Catch specific exceptions instead of high level exceptions. This will provide understandability and more performance. File not found exception, SQL exception. You can have your own customized exception. Keep understandable and long names for variables while coding, so that when I read the code, it will be really helpful for me. Is FTP server down, account balance, something like this. Package related classes together so that it will help me to maintain and isolate the issue faster. Use understandable comments. Bad comment is worse than no comment. Try to use positive conditionals. Readability of positive conditions are better than negative ones. For example, if file exists, looks really good and it improves readability. For example, if not of credit limit, it's not helping me to read the code faster. Method names must include what is done by this method. Create PDF file, send email notification, prepare XML data. So your name of the method should be clear what is done inside the method. Even before I start debugging, I should know, okay, this is what is done in the method. Think twice before defining a static method static, because it's very hard to manage static methods. Avoid using methods with reference parameters. Instead of that, you can have an object which holds all the attributes. Try to refactor the code whenever it's required. Make always the instance variable as private. Never ever make a variable as public. Always make it as private and give getters and setters for accessing the same. Practice programming to an interface and not to an implementation concept well. Please understand what is programming to an interface and start using in your coding. Understand and start using important design principles in your application. Open close design principle, single responsibility principle, Hollywood principle. There are a lot of design principles available. You can start reading and start using. Factory pattern, template pattern, singleton pattern, proxy pattern, strategy pattern, command pattern. So there are hundreds of patterns. Start reading about it and start using in your coding. Hope these 7 best practices are useful. Thank you and all the best.